guys, and welcome back to another Call of Duty commentary with me, Instant Karma with the knee. Now, I got a very special guest with me today. Go ahead and say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is BallaTwenty4. Thank you, Karma, for inviting me. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. We're glad to have you on here and, get a few topics out of the way, get your input on some stuff here. But for those that don't know you, why don't you go ahead and just give us a little bit of information about your channel?
Alright, well, recently I've been posting a lot of sniping gameplay, and it's just something that I love doing. I do post reg gun games every once in a while, but recently I've been getting more into the sniping, been posting more sniping gameplay, and it's just something that I really enjoy doing.
Right on, man. I've been absolutely enjoying that sniper gameplay too a lot, because I don't see it very often in a lot of places. Like, you get the mix-up like what I've been seeing over there, because like you're saying, you do got the assault rifles and things like that, and then you get a lot of the good sniper gameplay, and it's not like one of those guys, like, I try to go out and snipe and I can't do anything, so it's pretty cool to see you just be able to switch up guns here and there and just get great kills with it. But what's the sniper rifle that you generally go towards?
My favorite one is the L96. I just love having that bolt action feature. It works for me.
See, and that's what trips me up, because I miss a lot when I'm sniping. I don't know what it is, so I gotta go with the PSG-1 because of the semi-auto there, so I don't have to, take that extra time. Because generally when I shoot, they see me and I'm dead before that bolt action, gets right back in there.
We gotta work on your accuracy then.
That we do. We need to work on that and the quick scoping I've been seeing on your channel too.
Yeah, a little bit. Every now and then when I need to do it, I do it.
For sure. And then you were just in a sniper competition. What was that about?
I was. It was actually this last weekend. Snipinator hosted a sniping commentator tournament, which was exclusively for sniping commentators, and I was one of the people that he invited to be a part of it. And unfortunately, I didn't do so well, but I was a part of it, and it was a great experience.
That's awesome, just being able to get out there and, get familiar with some of the bigger names, like Snipinator. That guy's huge, in the sniping community for sure, so that's really cool. Did you end up meeting anybody, making any connections over there?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I met a couple of guys that, we've talked a couple times since then, sent a couple messages back and forth on Twitter, so they've helped me out, given me some tips, and they've been really good. Everybody there was really friendly, really supportive, and they were all good guys.
That's awesome. It's a great thing to, have the community like that, because I stress it a lot that, this YouTube community is just as much a social network as Facebook or Twitter, so it's awesome to see that people are nice and you're connecting and getting to know people. That's really awesome. So, let's go ahead and move into our next topic here, and what we wanted to discuss with you guys is, just things that we find that are YouTube worthy for our gameplays and things like that. When we're sitting down at our Xbox or PS3, we get that great game, but there's not always the ones that we're going to put up on YouTube. So we wanted to discuss with you what is worthy of putting on YouTube, and I'll go ahead and let you take this one first.
Alright, well, for me, I kind of have two different perspectives when it comes to what I determine as YouTube worthy, because I really don't have a set number, but a lot of times I will set a number. And it also depends on what type of gun I'm using. If I'm using a sniper rifle, then obviously I don't need some ridiculous score, 40 kills and like 3 deaths or something, but I do like to have good gameplay, high KD, a lot of good clips and things like that. And then if I'm using an assault rifle, I like to be, very little mistakes, high KD, and I really don't like to set a limit for myself, but I almost never want to post a regular gun gameplay if I die more than 5 times.
That makes sense. I gotta say, you're a little bit more advanced with your gameplay than what I am, and you have a little bit higher standards for yourself. I tend to just get stuff out if I gotta first and foremost go positive. That's my biggest thing, because we don't always do that. As much as we like to put up our good game plans, I know I don't always go positive in my games. And then the other thing is I want to have exciting gameplay, so it could be like a 15 and 10 game, but as long as it's fun and exciting, I figured I'll go ahead and put it up. But one of the things that I really like, and I think is some of the most exciting gameplay, is the wager matches. Personally, I like gun game, but have you ever really looked into doing that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I've actually posted like 1 or 2 wager matches, but it's really hard for me to, I don't know, kind of get into those, because the only ones I ever play are like the low rollers, so unless I have like an absolute breakout game, something really good, then I really don't want to post it. I mean, I think the only wager match I've posted so far, I had like 4 sticks in a row with the crossbow, and I mean, standards like that are pretty much what I always have to be comfortable with.
For sure, yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of variation with those games that things can happen that are completely out of your control. Like, I was noticing playing the other day with One in the Chamber and Sticks and Stones especially, unless you have a great connection, it's really hard to get a good gameplay on those.
Yeah, connection is everything. I've learned that very, very hard way because especially when you're a sniper, it matters every single round to have a good connection, and I'm consistently on a 3 bar, so it gets kind of difficult sometimes, but it's worth it. It's fun.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know what you mean, though, like, with having to... Because with a sniper, you only get that one shot, like, that you need to really make count a lot of the times, because they'll either run out of your scope of view or things like that. But, you know, I touched a little bit on dedicated servers in one of my previous commentaries here. But do you think that we're going to be able to see those in Modern Warfare 3?
Honestly, I don't think so. I would like it, but to be honest, I just don't think so because I don't think the company is really going to put that much effort into doing that. I think they're still going to stick with what they have now just because of what I've seen from them in the past. They don't seem like they would really change what they have for that just to include servers and spend all that money to upgrade the servers and all that.
That makes sense. Now, that being said, though, do you think that more people are going to go towards Battlefield 3 since they have confirmed that they will have those?
It depends. I mean, I've played Battlefield myself, and it's a completely different game. So if you can't get used to the differences in the game with, you know, Modern Warfare and Call of Duty being a more Twitch type shooter and Battlefield being more strategic, if you can't really get used to those switches, people might go try it and then they might come back if they don't like it.
See, I'm glad you brought that up, though, with them being different games, because I know when I play my first-person shooters, I jump in and pretty much play them all the same way. I think a lot of that has to do with the button mapping. You know, even Halo's come over to the Call of Duty button mapping, so it feels like the same game, but I just try to play it the same and end up with different results. So I like that you brought up the fact that the Battlefield is a completely different playstyle. It's got to be a little bit more strategic. Now, I'm going to go ahead and ask you, since we were on the topic earlier, snipers. Since you've played both these games, how does the sniping compare, and which one do you really like better?
As far as Call of Duty compared to Battlefield, or?
Right, yeah.
Battlefield, I hated sniping.
Oh, really?
It was, I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't get the hang of it. I could not get it. When I hit somebody, it was always, quote, the little hit markers, and it just frustrated me. I could not get the hang of sniping in Battlefield at all, but in Call of Duty I've been sniping every game and I love it.
That's awesome, and I know what you mean about the hit markers. They're really frustrating because, I mean, shooters aren't supposed to be known for being exactly realistic or anything like that, but I think when you get a 50 caliber round in your arm or in your head, it's probably going to make that part of your body explode, and I don't think I'd want to continue living that way. So I don't know why they make the Call of Duty people do with that, but it's frustrating as all get out to get those hit markers. I definitely know where you're coming from on that. But, you know, this looks like it's going to be wrapping up our time here. I do want to thank you for coming on, and for all my subscribers, if you haven't checked out his channel, he's got some amazing stuff over there. Really never fails to impress as far as I'm concerned. Some great topics, extremely good gameplay, so definitely go check him out.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. I really appreciate it, and for all my subscribers watching this, since I'm going to favorite the video and promote it as well, you guys really need to go check out Instant Karma too.
Right on, man. Well, again, thanks for coming on, and we'll catch you later.
Alright, thank you.